What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and share it because I'm going to talk about women who want to be the single, independent, don't need a man type female, but in actuality, they do need men. And Blac Chyna has two babies' fathers who she thought that today was the day she was going to get on social media and talk about how she's basically doing everything on her own, and she's getting no support. She's doing it by herself, and ended up getting herself exposed by both men in the comment section. We're going to get into what she's saying, but I want y'all to understand something about your Western woman. Women like Blac Chyna, she has chosen her path in life. She chose to get with Tyga. She chose to get Rob Kardashian and had children with those men. And now that because she's a single mother, these guys in the industry aren't really checking for her like that. Now she wants it to be known that she's single and available, and she is not getting any type of support, which is her basically saying, somebody come help me. Even though she's out here, she has the Onlyfans. There was this clickbait story going around about how she was making $20 million a month on OnlyFans. I don't think anybody's really making $20 million a month from OnlyFans. Could be wrong. I could be wrong, because they charge extra money for clips and stuff like that. That I learned through research. So she could be making good money on this. They were saying how she was on the upper echelon of females on OnlyFans. So you go from that to you're not getting any support. She talked about how she had to get rid of 3 of her cars and had to start over, and how she's a good mom. She's a good mom that's out here. She's struggling right now, but she'll get through it because she has those children and she has to take care of them. Well, let's get into this page 6 article first, and we'll get into it. Blac Chyna's children's fathers, Rob Kardashian and rapper Tyga, laughed off her complaints that she receives no support from her exes. I pay $40,000 a year for my son and school, and he lives with me Monday through Saturday. That's pretty much an entire week. Why would I pay support? LOL. Tyga, who's 32, shared in the Shade Room's comment section of a post about Chyna having to give up her cars. Chyna and Tyga share a 9-year-old son, King Cairo. Tyga's clapback led fans to believe the reality star must have been referring to her second child's father, 35-year-old Kardashian, with whom she shares a 5-year-old daughter, Dream. However, Kardashian shot back at the same comment section. I pay $37,000 a year for my daughter's school, handle every single medical expense. I pay all her extracurricular activities. I have my daughter Tuesday through Saturday. Once again, basically an entire week. Why would I pay support? LOL. Taste rapper Tyga couldn't help but notice the slight difference between their tuition rates, rather tagging Kardashian to ask how you pay $3,000 less. Let me know the plug, with a crying emoji. Early on Wednesday, Chyna tweeted, yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons, my morals, beliefs, being a single mother, no support, I'm a mama. She added in a second tweet, single, no support, child support. Do y'all see how these heifers love to embellish? She barely has the children, which is probably why they aren't paying child support, because she don't even have the children. She wants credit as a single mother, even though she don't even have the children most of the week. They have the children. Rob Kardashian has his daughter the majority of the week, and Tyga has his son the majority of the week. This is why they aren't paying child support. But they're taking care of her expenses. And this is probably why she hasn't really been pushing the issue like that, especially with Tyga. The fact that these women nowadays want credit for, this is nothing new. Women have done this for decades. You got these women that want credit as a single mother, but their mother is raising their children. They're not raising their children. Their mothers are, or other people in their family. And they get the credit once those children be successful. Like we see guys go from high school, college to the NBA or the NFL, and their mother is right there to soak up all the appreciation when she was barely there. She was barely there, but she got the credit. And that's what Blac Chyna wants. Blac Chyna wants to show, she wants to do her own type of virtue signaling. I call it the single mother signaling. When they want to signal that, hey, I'm a single, strong, independent woman that's struggling, that's taking care of my kids, that's giving up cars in order to give them the life I never had. When she's straight up lying. Her baby's fathers are the ones who are taking care of those children. Not only do they have the children in their custody, they're taking care of the expenses. But you see, society has told these women, all you need to do is have children and do the minimum and you'll still get the credit for being a single mother. When Tyga and Rob Kardashian should be getting the bulk of the credit for how those children are being raised. According to the 2020 custody agreement, both Kardashian and Chyna have physical custody of Dream across an alternating weekly schedule. A source confirmed to Page Six at the time. The former couple also agreed to share equal time over weekend or over holidays and vacations. At one point, the former dancer took pride in not receiving child support, bragging in September 2020 that taking care of her kids' help was her biggest flex. All right. Well, it looks like this has backfired and people are going in on her, especially her exes, which, rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, because when you try to, again, virtue signal and you try to make it seem like you're doing it all on your own, you're giving up all your cars. By the way, you're one person. Why would you need 3 cars? And she's probably making monthly payments, probably don't even own those cars, probably just making monthly payments on all 3 of them. That Onlyfans must not be hidden. I mean, the sugar daddy must not be sending that money in regularly anymore. That's why she had to give up them 3 cars. It ain't about the children. It's about her. It's about the fact that she's starting to struggle because she doesn't know how to manage her money. They don't know how to look beyond OnlyFans or a sugar daddy here or there in order to get their financial situation straight. Now, maybe she has other things going on, but it must not be working. And in a way to try to make her exes look bad, she made herself look bad. You gave her those 3 cars because you can't afford them. It has nothing to do with, the fact that you're doing it for the children. No, you did it because you couldn't take care of them. And I want people to understand, these women, there are a lot of women like this that financially they are not in the best spot, but they live a certain lifestyle. They may make a lot of money. That's why when you see these heifers on social media, right, they got their OnlyFans or whatnot, they're making money, but they're not investing that money. I bet you they're not saving it. They're just making it and then they're spending it to where they need that fix, and they go further and further and further. You got women, right, who probably said they would never do an OnlyFans. They got one, and then they had to change up the content because they wanted to keep getting those subscriptions because they, every month they need a fresh flow of cash. And, like I said, they can charge for clips and stuff like that. And, they have to go further and further to get those, to make more money. But months earlier, they would have never seen themselves in that situation because they're not taking care of their money and their responsibilities. Honestly, she would never have to give up those 3 cars if she would handle her financial business. Or maybe she's just lying and maybe she still got them. And that was just her way of saying she needs child support. But you know, if Rob has his daughter through the majority of the week, you know, they alternate weeks. Tyga has his son through a lot of time throughout the week. She's not gonna get nothing from the courts. That's why they have that's why Rob has a favorable agreement with Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna never really had an issue, I think, with custody with her son, because one, she knows Tyga's gonna be able to take care of him, and I don't think she wants any issues with them, because she probably realizes she could probably lose to him in court if he was to go for primary custody. I just think that these women want way too much credit for doing the bare minimum, to be honest with you. You shouldn't have more than what you need, to be honest with you. And the fact that she wants to get on social media and she wants to claim that she's not getting no child support, it's because they are handling not only the expenses of the children, but they are actually raising them. For, you know, while she's off doing what she wants to do, they're taking care of them. So she couldn't push the issue further, even if she wanted to. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.